I need to go get something for church. I still ain't go. Oh, right there? Yeah, she knows. She thought they were coming tomorrow. She thought they were coming tomorrow. I know. She smoked too much weed. How far the middle house is from me? Are you home? Oh, you ain't paying at my field. Oh, we ain't paying at my field. You more pay open at my house last season.
Into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Shotgun now for Murray. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. After the turnover, it's Tua. He gets his complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Tua now on first down. He rifles one, it's intercepted. picked off at the 19. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Oh, that shit moved. Wow.
Options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field. Just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The end result, 21 yards. Here's Murray. Steps away to him, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bud Dupree able to drop him for a loss of a couple. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he'd been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
On the option, here's Elliott. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Dolphins nothing.
third down, they go with Singletary. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he didn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Oh, fighting off the defender. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Bell running on first down as he'll push forward for about 3.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Two and now on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Stop your bonnet.
From the 17, Murray. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
On play action, it's Murray. Out to his left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Play fake. Murray. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Murray with a 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for... This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of 10. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll try and run for him. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A final shot before half for Murray. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tommy Sweeney as time expires in the first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it.
What you thought, boy? You move that back out the way.
They showed great poise, understanding the situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Bell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye. He's at the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Le'Veon Bell 69 yards. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now on 2nd and 13. Murray being chased out left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on him. A first down carry by Allen. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. To throw is Murray. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Operating from the gun. Murray. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline.
And for an offense that is struggling,
this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Here's Bell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Tua going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now a first down carry by Bell. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll go again with Bell. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Tua. A screen to Bell. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On play action, here's Tua. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Tagovailoa on a throw on 2nd down here. Forced out to his left. To a hit, and the ball is out. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room.
What you can't do, Walt? Huh?
You got it. I ain't playing. I'm not playing your team. I already feel like you cheated.
I cheated, bro.
I feel like you cheated. I'm not playing.
Yeah, that was you. I told you transaction. That's all you got to do. I'll do it for you.
Straight good game.
It was a good game, though. It's just that defensive pressure, bro. Huh? You said what, King? Good game, though, bro.
So you said the Starbucks?
Run to the barber shop, bro. What don't make no sense, bro? My team just pressure like that, bro. Y'all see? Hey, you better leave? That's crazy. Can't no tell you finna quit like that, bro.
I ain't never seen shit like that in my 40 years.
Man, you seen